So, second video of today, and one of the main reasons I wanted to do videos today is about anxiety. So I work with a lot of people with anxiety, and actually we've got anxiety in our household. So it's been something that we've all been looking into, anxiety. And the way I explain it to children, because sometimes children don't understand what's happening to them. So the way I explain it is, when you get a little bit nervous, like you're going to go and pick up a trophy, or you have to stand up in class and you have to read, you get like butterflies in your tummy. And there's probably, I don't know, maybe 10 butterflies, 10 to 20 butterflies, depending on how nervous you are, doing that. However, if you suffer with anxiety, those butterflies can multiply into hundreds of butterflies, depending on how bad your anxiety is. But those butterflies they can move from the tummy, and they can go all through your body, and they can make your hands sweaty. They can make your hands, feel all fizzy. You can need to go to the wee more, need to go for a poo more. Because they'll go down in your bowels, they'll go in your bowels and your bladder, and they'll mess about down there, and then they'll make that happen. Some butterflies go to your heart, and they make your heart beat faster. Some go up into your brain, and they make you overthink, and they make you have a panic attack. Overthinking, panic attack. I even know people that have had seizures from anxiety. Anxiety can be crippling, and I think what we need to do is try and explain to children early on what anxiety feels like, and the butterfly kind of flying around your body is a really good way of explaining that, and actually try and help them with dealing with that anxiety early on. So it's actually a fact that you cannot be anxious and sing at the same time. You can't do it. It's actually physically impossible, because your brain shuts off to the anxiety to concentrate on the singing. So I know if I'm driving back from Buckinghamshire back home to Devon, there's this really horrible bit of road. It's horrible. It's like a massive bridge. You can go off both sides, and then it looks like you're literally just going to fall off the end. It's on the M5, and I hate that bit. So at that bit, I have to have a song that I know exactly well, and I'll play that twice, and I'll just sing it, and I'll stay in the middle lane, and I'll sing that song, and then I don't feel anxious. One day, my stereo wasn't working, and I had to do it, and that was definitely harder. But yeah, I can definitely feel the anxiety going to my heart when I go over that. So again, children can't just start singing in the middle of class. Of course they can't, but they could internalise the singing and go through a song that they know, or they can hum as well. But again, you can't be too noisy with that. So if we can start preparing children for the anxiety. I'm not saying that children should be anxious, because they shouldn't. Essentially, no child should be anxious anyway. But the life we live and the society that we live in is anxiety provoking, I would say. And so I think as humans, we need to find a way of coping with the anxiety so that we don't get it, so that it then doesn't cause more medical issues, because it can go down that way. So yeah, a little bit out on anxiety.